Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today I have 4 teams for you for the world event, Facing Death. We got a Skull and a Spell medal, so I got Skull and Spell teams for you. We got a high level team, a mid level team, and a low level team. Sorry about the scoring video, just, numbers don't lie, period. I'll get back to it. We'll get back to it when we get after the 7.0 update. When more people are around and more people are watching, I'll get back to the scoring video after the 7.0 update. As soon as we get the 7.0 update, I'm going to start doing the world event scoring video again. But for now, numbers don't lie, period. All right, here we go with the high level team. We got Duskbringer. If it's the best situation to use it and you never get to use it, why not use it? It hits all enemies, it's fun, you made it, why not use it? So Duskbringer, Thrall, Rock Troll, and Leprechaun. So basically all in on that Duskbringer. It does its best when it has all purple allies. The restriction is purple. Purple allies that are like generators and mages or something. So it's got 3 mana generators backing it up. I did the Rock Troll because it does brown, and there's a little like thing on the end of the spell with the Duskbringer that gives it magic if there's a certain amount of brown on the board. So I just wanted to see if I can make that go off. And hey, it's a good mana generator, doubles the number of brown on the board, and then adds some. So it could loop for you and get up your Duskbringer again, if in case you have to cast it twice. But most of the time, you're just going to cast your Leprechaun. It's going to get up the Duskbringer. You're going to cast it. You're going to win. Sometimes you'll need to throw the Thrall. Get up the Duskbringer again, cast it again, and win. And sometimes you got the Rock Troll if you need to go 3 times, which you probably won't, because you're going to have more medals than me, because this is super early, and I only have like a badge or 2. But yeah, Leprechaun it, Duskbringer it, win. Or Leprechaun it, Duskbringer it, Thrall it, Duskbringer it, and win. Alright, here is the mid-level team. So that first one was the high-level team because it uses Dawnbringer or Duskbringer. But here is the mid-level team, Vanaxia. Don't ever forget about Vanaxia. True damage to all enemies and potential looping. It's not the best looper in the game. It's not a King Gobtruffle, it's not a Chalcedony, it's not a Secra, it's not a Todd. But it is just a step under that. It will try to loop. It's more loopy than other things, but not as loopy as the best infinite loopers. But Vanaxia, Wand of Stars, Leprechaun. Leprechaun, you pretty much have to throw it over there. And if you have like 2 really good damage dealers, you might as well throw Thrall over there too. But Leprechaun, pretty much have to throw it over there. We got Vanaxia, Wand of Stars, Leprechaun. So we're casting that Leprechaun. We're getting up Vanaxia. Vanaxia makes green and blue. Usually that's the problem. You're like, what am I gonna put on my team that's blue? You know, like the green is cool. You make a green storm. We're doing archer class here. We got a green storm going on. The green goes right back into the Vanaxia. We cast the Vanaxia. We cast the other Vanaxia. We win. We're doing true damage. We're skipping right past their armor. But usually the problem is like, what about the blue? Like, what do we do with that? Well, the Wand of Stars catches all colors, so it will catch the blue. And then you can cast that, bless all allies, make a bunch of elemental stars, probably get an extra turn if you need to do more damage with Vanaxias or try to continue to loop or something like that. Like, I think it's really fun. This is probably what I'm going to use. I'm going to use Duskbringer a little bit because I never get to use it, but I think I'll switch into Vanaxia later. If you happen to lose your first Vanaxia, no big deal. You got a second one there, and the Wand of Stars will help, with the blessings and stuff like that to keep them up, hopefully, and get rid of any, like, negative status effects if there is any. So yeah, went with the Archer, the Spider, Banner, Vanaxia, don't forget about it. True damage. True damage to all. Alright, here's the low-level team. Not a ton of options. We got Black Manacles. We got Thrall, Moon Mage, and Leprechaun. So 2 damage dealers and 2 mana generators. That's a good start to a team if you're gonna do a world event team. That's a spell damage team. 2, mana generators and 2 things that hit all enemies with AoE damage. So Black Manacles hits all enemies, and then it has a chance to devour, which is nice because you're in first slot. This is super deep, by the way. I did it like I should do the low level team first and then the high level team last, but I think it's even better that I do the low level team last, so you can see that it works even super deep. Like, this is some of my last sigils I'm using right here, and it's still working. So You're not going to one-shot this deep with Black Manacles, but that's why you got Moon Mage there to clean up. You got 2 awesome mana generators if you even need to go further and get the Black Manacles up again. But yeah, the main thing is, you know, cast Leprechaun, cast Black Manacles, win. But sometimes you're going to have to cast Leprechaun, cast Black Manacles, cast Thrall, cast Moon Mage, you know, go back and forth, back and forth. It's no big deal, though. It works good. It's, you know, Black Manacle's easy to get, mastery weapon, purple and brown. Hopefully you're doing your mastery right. Go watch my beginner videos if you are wondering how to do that. But Archmagus class, by the way, Archmagus is really good for this event because it's the best purple class in the game. And should get your mana up quickly. It's got like a Skull Storm if you want to do the Skull team. Which now's the time. Whenever we have a spell damage only medal, people still try to do Skull teams for some reason. I don't understand it. It's not the way to go. Even when you have Skull and Spell, it's not the way to go. But when we have spell damage medal, it's wrong. It's wrong to do Skull. But when we have Skull and Spell, it's not wrong, but it's not right. But it's better. It's not wrong. So I'm not going to call this like the right thing to do, but I'll call this the not wrong thing to do. If you like really want to use Skull so bad that you're going to pee your pants, well, here you go. You're not wrong this time. We got Doom Scythe, which is way better than the Onyx Giant. The Onyx Giant is Dookie Stain. If you like the Onyx Giant, you need to get out of there. Get off of that. It's not good. It makes just enough Uber Doom Skulls to where it's going to backfire on you. I know it does scatter damage and Doom Skulls or whatever, and you just got, you know, I got it though. It's a mythic. Well, Doom Scythe is the better version of the Onyx Giant because you can turn all yellow to Doom Skull. You can hit all enemies probably harder than he does with AoE damage. So Doom Scythe is the better option than the Onyx Giant. The Onyx Giant is trash. Go ask anybody with a good opinion, and the Onyx Giant is trash. Scatter damage, and like it makes like 8. It makes a random, like a stupid amount of Uber Doom Skulls that you get backfired with. While the Doom Scythe is turning all yellow to Doom Skull, you can get an extra turn, and then it's still your turn, and then you can, you know, go from there. So once again, we got Leprechaun and Thrall. And we got Rathamon there, because it's like the only other option for Skulls, unless you want to do Dookie Stain, Onyx Giant. So, Doom Scythe, Thrall, Rathamon, Leprechaun. Most of the time you're looking for that alignment with the Doom Scythe, and if you don't have that, cast the Rathamon. You got the 2 mana generators if you need to get them up. Pretty simple. I think I went Archmagus again. There's a Doomstorm in that, so do that. And yeah, there's your Skull team. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.